I go around and I go around and I go around, I go around. I'm always out, I am always out, I am always out, I'm always out. I keep running so I don't have to go.
Starting this month off with a bang because what do you mean? This is like now my hair. I love it. I literally just got it done today. It feels so, I'm probably wearing like the worst color top for you guys to like see because I'm in like black, but it feels so short. Look at my ponytail. It's baby. I also got like more curd into the curtain bangs. I'm obsessed. Like, I'm genuinely obsessed. Absolutely obsessed.
Girls, it's decision time. Stand behind the door of the boy you want to couple up with now.
You guys want to hear something funny? So I just got back from therapy. I am reading a quart of a quart of Silver Flames for a reading vlog that like probably came out by the time that like you're watching this monthly vlog. I'm in therapy, right? And then like we're talking and she normally sits in like the chair in front of me and then she goes to her desk to type notes. We kind of like wrap up this session. Through the corner of my eye on her bookshelf, I was like, is that a quart of Silver Flames? And then after the session, I'm like, wait, are you reading that book? And she's like, yeah, it's so good. It's so crazy. And I'm like, oh my God, girl, I whip it out of my bag. I'm like, me too, me too. So yeah, my therapist and I like bonded over reading this book.
I just want some glowstone.
So I was in the process of going through everything in my closet and like taking out all the winter things, right? Just to give you some context on how crazy Montreal weather is. Like, not that it's gonna change what I'm taking out, but I was just like, you know what, I have to turn my camera on and I have to tell you guys. 3 days ago, it was like 26. 2 days ago, it was 27. Yesterday, it was 28, 29. Today, it's 31. Tomorrow, it's 26. We're currently Friday. Do you want to know how much it's going to be like next week, Monday through Friday? It's like 16 to 20. There's like absolutely no logic at all. Yes, it has nothing to do with my closet, but I was like, this is such a crazy thing. And it's like, the thing that truly fascinates me is that in no other country that I've ever been to, no other part of the world, either that I've experienced or other people have like traveled to that they've told me they've experienced, nowhere has as bipolar weather as my city. This random city on the eastern coast of Canada. Yeah, I always feel weird when I like get rid of my winter clothes because it's like, well, I mean, obviously now you can see them, but let me just like go take them out so you can see how empty my closet is gonna look. I always try to keep a few long sleeves like just in case and like little cardigans. Do you see? It is so empty. What is this? I generally love this song so much. I've kind of had, I've had a lot of things on my mind, but I kind of had this little thing on my mind. Like, I did kind of have a crash out. I mean, to be perfectly honest, crash outs like all along this month so far. I think I'm gonna talk about it more in like my little like wrap up of the month and just like get it all out. But to get like a little bit out now because I feel like I need to get it out. I've like really not been doing great and I kind of get my like seasonal depression during the like spring summer, which is weird because I feel like no one else gets it at that point, but then they're just me that's like, no, I wouldn't quite say like miserable, but it's just me that's just like so unmotivated. I don't want to do any, like, it's not that, I don't know, it's like there's this feeling of like, oh, I can just like stay in bed and like not do anything. And it's not like, I don't know, it's like the weather, yeah, it makes me want to go out, but it's like it also like doesn't make me want it. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I know it's something that I've had for like multiple years, and I feel like this month especially, it's been so hard to find that motivation because I was like talking to my therapist about it and I was like, it doesn't feel like there's anything that I'm excited for the rest of the year. And you know, you could probably say like that does sound a little bit dramatic, and yeah, I know it sounds dramatic, but I was like really looking at it and I'm like, there isn't really anything. So I'm like gonna try not to get emotional because TMI, but I am on my period, so you know how that is. But no, yeah, I was like really thinking, and it's like there is nothing that really excites me for the second half of the year. And that got into this like scary feeling of, I don't know, just like growing up, like wasting time and things like that. And it just like spiraled into like other anxieties. So it has been a little rough, to be perfectly honest. But I feel like I reached a point where I was like, I just had a little burst of motivation. So far, it's been like 3 days that I have been doing better and that I feel like I'm more motivated. I'm like more, I guess, proactive in like advancing myself in my life, if that makes sense, but just like doing things like for my future. Because I feel like I'm someone that, like, not that I'm unmotivated, but there was like only so much that my like motivation can do, and if I'm like not seeing results, then I get to a point where I'm like, why am I even trying anymore? Like, why am I putting in so much effort if I'm gonna get like the same results as like not putting in any effort? And not that I guess I have a problem with like delayed gratification, but it's like when you keep on trying and keep giving it your all, like it does something to you, you know? Like even the most resilient person at some point they crumble, and I feel like that's really where I was at. Like it was a mixture of that, a mixture of like, once again, like not having anything to look forward to for the rest of the year that really like pushed me down. But I think I had my little like wake up that I was like, I feel miserable, I don't want to feel like this, there's so much that I can't control, but it's like, what can I control? I started taking charge there. I think we're doing well. Like today I applied to a bunch of jobs and I did find one that honestly like does excite me, and it's very similar to, I don't know if you guys saw my video where I talk about like I think it's when I was talking about getting like rejections from jobs, and I mentioned this like one specific thing that I really thought that I would get. It's like very similar to that company, but like more specialized. In my head, I was like, okay, well, you know, you were good enough for that company to get an interview and to be like waitlisted. Learn from what you, like not what you did wrong, but it's like learn how to properly prepare, because like you know what you did to prepare, like you know the type of questions that they ask, like be ready for those type of questions, because it's like the same idea of like a company. I have more confidence, but I also don't want to tell myself like you're 100% gonna get an answer because like you got an answer like the other one. So it's like, I don't know, it's like there's this like very fine line between like confidence and hyping yourself up, and then like not hyping yourself up too much that you start doubting it. And since I'm at such like a low point because of my seasonal depression, I need like more motivation to push me, but then it's easier to like hit that peak and like go down. I don't know, I just wanted to hop on and like open up a little bit. Like that is just one of the multiple things that have been going on in my head. Like I truly mean, like it has been a month. Like I literally walked into therapy and I was like, I have so much I want to talk to you about. And she was like, lay it all out, let me hear. And then at the end, I was like, girl, I didn't even touch like a half the things that I wanted to talk to you about. But no, I am in a little mood where things are going up and, you know, I'm happy, I'm making the most of it. I'm trying to use that to like get outside, soak up the sun. So if I feel a dip coming down, I can like associate the nice weather with that. But I'm like, you know, I was looking at my month of July and my best friend is like moving in with her boyfriend and they're gonna do like renovations and stuff like that because he like bought a house. You know, like there's that thing that I'm gonna be like doing a lot, like I'm gonna like be working a lot over there like to help them out, renovations and like moving and stuff like that. So I am gonna be starting off the month on like, you know, a high. The weather, it's not gonna be raining, because one thing also that did not help was that the entire month of June was like basically raining, so that did not help my mood. But no, yeah, like the weather's supposed to be like nicer. She's moving, so it's a lot of like doing work for the like entire day, so it's like constantly being with people, which I feel like that is what I need to start off the month after what I've been having. And hopefully that is like the little push that I need to fully get out of this. Yeah, that's my little of life update.
Amores vienen y van, pero no así. Te iba a querer para siempre, pero casi. Un amor de verano en Madrid City. Y de verdad no me sirve Madrid City.
It's like currently 9 p.m. and I'm like cozy up in bed, like basically ready to go to bed because I really was like not feeling like super great today. But anyways, I was like thinking, what can I do to cheer myself up? And then I was like, wait a minute. Off campus. Like, yes, I know I'm kind of like late to the game because like it came out like a month ago, I think, and like everyone like already watched it. But I was like, you know what? You love the books so much. Just sit down and do it. Like, I'm not a big like show and movie person, and I normally do like the books better, so I don't always watch the like show or movie adaptation, because I feel like it kind of like falls flat at times. And I was like, you know what? Off campus, like everyone loves it. Might as well, might as well. So I don't know if I'm gonna like watch the entire show tonight. Decided to do this like early enough that if I wanted to, I could. It will depend. It will depend. Like I think that it would suck me in because I generally like when I'm thinking about reading the book, I loved it so much. I had so much fun. So I really hope the show is good. But oh my god, I'm like excited but like nervous at the same time. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. What like? No. I'm sorry. What is this, Amazon? Why is there an ad? Oh, that's cute. I like how they did this. Oh my god. I mean, I'm actually so excited, guys. I feel like I'm gonna love this. Okay, so I saw someone online saying that like, oh my god, this is actually so funny because it just crossed my mind like weeks ago. I heard someone online saying that like basically Off Campus is like Big Time Rush, but like the adult version. And like Kendall is Garrett, James is Dean, Logan is Logan, and Carlos is Tucker. I am 11 and a half minutes in and I totally see it. Like literally just the party. That is, I don't know who this girl is, but that is so true. I grew up loving Big Time Rush, and oh my god, this is like literally Big Time Rush, but like older. That's actually so funny. So I'm cozy in bed watching the final episode of like Cost Some More from Love Island, right? As in like the recoupling episode. Oh my god, I am so mad. I am genuinely so mad. Like, what are we doing? Like, generally, what are we doing? Melanie did not couple up with Corey, right? She literally tells Corey, you are the most perfect guy. You're everything I could ever ask for. And then she's like, I want to couple up with Sincere. And then when Sincere comes, alone by the way, she goes off at him for his behavior. Like she's like screaming at him. And I'm like, why don't we just couple up with Corey? I'm just genuinely mad. Like she didn't want to kiss him. She wanted to wait until it felt real. And then he had a little date prepped for her in the morning, and she was like, I really want to kiss you. And then she picks Sincere. I'm mad. But another reason why I'm mad, oh my god, so Anaya and Carl. Anaya doesn't pick Carl. She chooses to stay with Casey, and then Casey comes back and I'm like, like, Anaya, it makes me so mad because it's like Anaya and Melanie know that they should have picked the Casa guy. It's like they pick their guy from the villa even though they know that there's gonna be fighting and he's not a good person. And it's like, what are you doing? You literally have an amazing person here. You don't owe anything to these guys. Like, you saw the video from Casa. You have lived with these guys for 3 weeks. You know exactly how they are. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, I'm just mad. I was gonna watch my episode and go to bed, but I feel like I generally cannot go to bed right now because I'm like fuming. So
Now it's 6:45 and you're up in my mind. Don't you pick my phone when you're home for the night. Tripping like a blood, baby, ship I don't have high.
I don't know if you guys can hear the little pitter-pattering of the rain. It's drizzling very, very lightly, so I do not know how loud it's gonna be. Let me move you guys down because I feel like it's high. Yeah, okay, this is better. Hi. Yeah, there's a little bit of pitter-patter. It's the end of the month of June. I wanted to kind of like do a little wrap-up. So this month, it was a hard month. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was a really hard month. I did share a little bit, oh my god, that's like a dog hair. That was my mouth. I did share a little bit, maybe, I think the clip is like halfway through this video, of how, kind of like what I was going through, and I think I said that I was gonna like talk more towards the end of the month in my wrap up, but I was like thinking about it and I was like, I am kind of feeling better that I don't think that I do want to talk about I was just with my friend's dog. I'm feeling like all the hair. I don't think that I want to talk about it because I feel like I am healing and I don't want to like put myself back in that headspace that's like negative. So all I need to know is that we are doing better. I was thinking of continuing the little, I don't want to say tradition just yet, but the little thing that I was doing like last month of like finishing this off with the little memory jar pieces of paper, like memories. But I was thinking, and I was like, there's not really well, I don't know, it's like there was not really memories that, it sounds bad, but like I realized that the month of June I wasn't really making memories per se. It was more like surviving. So we're not gonna do a little clip like that. And then I know I also kind of talked about my little photo album that every single month I did want to like print out the pictures of stuff that I did during that month and then like put it over there. But once again, there wasn't really that this month. So overall this month, I think it was just like a bit more of a survival month. I did have therapy twice, which really helped. We talked about so many things. I generally love my therapist so much. But yeah, it was more of a survival month. I did try to get out to do things, but the weather was truly horrid. Like all the clips that you see that the weather's nice, it was like the very few days in the week when it was actually nice. Because I remember there was this one week, it was like violently raining like every single day. I'm currently editing my July wrap up. No, my July TBR. I did not think that you could actually hear the rain through my microphone. Oh no, you can hear it. Like it was violently raining like that. If you watch that video, I think it's gonna come out either, I'm like behind on my schedule, so either tomorrow or the day after this video comes out, because I'm gonna make them more like condensed and then go back to like my normal, like more spaced out 2 times per week, like posting of videos. Yeah, you can hear how bad it was, and that's pretty much how it was for most of the month. So already when my mood wasn't like super great, having like the weather be kind of shitty did not help. But July seems to be so much better. I have my friends who are back in town from trips. I have more things going on. I have hope. July, you know, it's the peak of summer. I want to go back to feeling like myself, because what I realized in June is that I don't feel like myself, and something as stupid as putting on makeup and putting on my perfume, I learned that helps. Like just putting on my perfume, because in June, I don't know why, so many days I was like rushing out of the house and I wasn't even thinking about my perfume. I wasn't putting it on, and that seems crazy to me because I've been using this perfume, I mean, almost every single day, like every time I leave my house, unless it's like the gym or a sport or like whatever, I always put this perfume on. And for some reason, the month of June, every time I was going out, I just kept on forgetting. And then in the car, I was like, oh my god, my perfume. Or when I was out with people, I was like, oh my god, my perfume. I don't want to be like superstitious and crazy, but I think that is why I didn't feel like me, because not that it's an integral part of my personality, but this thing that is me, and that people, when they smell it, they're like, oh, that's Mila. Or when someone else uses it, they're like, oh, like you smell like Mila. I wasn't using that. Again, it might be like crazy to talk to you guys, but I think that is something that I need to start getting back to feeling like me. And I was like thinking, okay, you know, what makes me feel like me? Like that I'm going to touch on in my July vlog, because I'm actually filming this like ending clip like a little bit into July, because once again, I've had like a messy first week of July and I couldn't really bring things out. So that I'm going to save for my July vlog. So definitely stay tuned if you want to hear more about that. But yeah, I was just like trying to find what was wrong on top of like the seasonal depression and like whatever, and how do I fix it? And I think I finally did. So July, I think, is gonna be a much better month, a much more exciting month, a much happier month. So I'm so sorry, there's like nothing really excited to wrap up this video, but I'm feeling better. That's all that matters. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little monthly vlog. If you did, definitely hit the subscribe button down below and leave a thumbs up so I know that you're excited for next month's vlog, which praying is gonna be better and more excited than this one, and less like depressing. But yeah, all my socials are linked down below if you want to go check me out: TikTok, Instagram, and my Goodreads. That's all for today. Stay safe, protect your vibe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.